For 2020 and 2021, COVID has ravaged the entire world, causing untold destruction and ruining countless numbers of lives. It has also made conspiracy theorists out of basic, everyday people who believe some of the most nonsense accusations that could be thrown at this world. And that latter group is about to get worse with this new information that has been revealed. Warning. Everything I'm about to tell you is documented, maybe not wholly explained, but is documented by medical professionals. As of this recording, COVID has infected an estimated 160 million people and killed 3.32 million people worldwide. But now, a new strain of COVID has appeared that is causing a very strange fungal infection that causes necrosis in the skin and is causing some people to begin to what others describe as looking like zombies. And this new revelation has frightening new dimensions to it. This is mucor mold. It's found in soil, plants, manure, and decaying fruits. This mold has been growing on a woman's face in India. Last week, Dr. Ashkay Nair, a Mumbai-based eye surgeon, was waiting to operate on a 25-year-old woman who had recovered from a bout of COVID-19 3 weeks ago. Mucormycosis is a very rare condition that affects the eyes, the sinuses, and even the brain of the people that it affects, even causing violent, uncontrollable behavior. Now, this black mold appears on people's skin, necrotizes the flesh, and it is something that is now appearing in people who have recovered from COVID-19. Now, there's been a large explosion of this among that population inside of India. Worse yet, the very treatment for COVID-19 may appear to be the actual cause. Doctors believe mucormycosis, which has an overall mortality rate of 50%, may be triggered by the use of steroids, a life-saving treatment for severely and critically ill COVID-19 patients. Steroids reduce inflammation in the lungs for COVID-19 and appear to help stop some of the damage that can happen when the body's immune system goes into overdrive to fight off coronavirus. But they also reduce immunity and push up blood sugar levels in both diabetics and non-diabetics COVID-19 patients. It's thought that this drop in immunity could be triggering these cases of mucormycosis. Between December and February, it has appeared in 5 cities: Mumbai, Bangalore, Hyderabad, Delhi, and Pune. Reported 58 cases of the infection. Most of the patients contracted it between 12 and 15 days after recovery from COVID-19. Now, a government official says that there is no big outbreak of mucormycosis, yet left out of his explanation is any explanation as to why there has been a sudden explosion of this case among the population of India. But now, one frightening case has taken place in the U.S. In Seattle, a woman has been hospitalized after she was found wandering the street with some kind of object in her arms. Onlookers describe it as a baby's head, though it is likely just that of a doll. Warning. The following video may be extremely disturbing to some.
What the fuck?
Now, this woman can be found wandering the streets of Seattle very clearly in a confused and disturbed manner. You can see the black mold growing on her face, and it's quite a frightening sight. It appears that this mucormycosis has now managed to mitigate its way into the United States. Now, this may simply be an isolated case, and that is all it is so far. But these things don't often remain such an isolated case. They do often expand. However, the medical field in the United States is better supplied than that of what's found in India, given its current ongoing crisis. And this is a frightening development, and one that I'm sure we all certainly hope does not spread further. Now, unfortunately, this is all the information that we have at this time. There have not been any more reported cases of this, and this seems to be something that has been largely isolated inside of India. It should be noted, of course, that there are several new variants of the COVID virus inside of India, some of which are absolutely immune to treatment, and some of them even immune to antibodies. Now, obviously, this comes as a part of a complication that appears as a result of having recovered from COVID-19. Now, this is appearing largely there, and there's only been one reported case here. So obviously, it would not be a good idea to panic, because this is still just an isolated case. I think it rather goes without saying that people please wear a mask and do whatever it is that you can to avoid getting this, because I can't think of any person out there that would really want this infection, any person that would even really want to take a risk of it. There are very simple, everyday precautions that you can take to mitigate the dangers of COVID. Wash your hands, sanitize, wear a mask, show even a minimal amount of respect and dignity and consideration for other people, and conduct social distancing, wear a mask, etc. Because personally, this is something that I do not want to see in North America. This is not something that I want to deal with. And if people continue this case of showing such blatant disregard for other people by ignoring the simple COVID precautions that could be taken, we may be looking at something like this in the near future. Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.